and Sat Sri Akal. My name's Manpreet Gill. I grew up in a very traditional Punjabi household in London. Of course, we had our own spin on English cooking. We take bland dishes and we'd spice them up. So we'd experiment with lots of different flavour and spices, and we'd add our own mirch and masala. I'm going to talk you through one of these recipes today, which is a shepherd's pie, Jalandhar style. Okay, so for a traditional English shepherd's pie, these are all the ingredients we would have. Those include 1.5 pounds or 700 grams of chicken mince meat. We have potatoes, 700 grams, and a cupful each of corn, peas, and diced carrots. We also have 1 spoon of salt, pepper, some thyme, and chicken stock. Now, in my house, we add our own tadka, so these are all my extra ingredients. We have 3 tomatoes, 3 onions. We have, of course, 1 full hari mirch, heaped spoon of ginger, heaped spoon of garlic, haldi, dhania powder, jeera, and meat masala. Okay, so let's make a start. Now, I kept this chicken stock here just to show you how a traditional English shepherd's pie is made. They use this for flavour, but instead of this, we're going to use all of these ingredients. Let's add oil to the pan. And to this, we'll add our jeera. Just let it fry until you can really smell the aroma. When you can start to smell the aroma, we can add the onions. Now, this is the most important part of the recipe. If the onions aren't golden brown, they'll have a really sharp taste. So make sure they're nice and golden. These really need to be cooked well. So it's not just the taste which is different. When you're making this at home, even all the smells are completely different. Okay, now we're ready. We can have our adrak and lasan. Let's add this to the pan. And mix it all together. Let it fry together. And the smells are delicious. Okay, we're ready for our tomatoes. Now you can really see that tadka, all the colours and the smells, everything's merging together. And this is what makes the dish really interesting. Now let's add something from my spice box. We'll start with haldi, some meat masala, we've got dhania powder, and our salt and pepper. Mix this all together. This doesn't look like a shepherd's pie from this point, but it will certainly turn into one. And look at all those rich aroma of flavors and colors and spices, and this is all what Punjabi cooking's about. It's very colorful. We're ready for the mince. And instead of chicken mince, you can use lamb mince or mutton mince. This can be substituted. Just really mix it in nicely. And we'll add our vegetables, the corn. Let's put in the carrots and the peas. Okay, so this is the really interesting part. We've made a fusion of all the English flavors with the Punjabi spices. And I feel like this is me in the pan right now. It's a killer combination. I love the color, I love the smell, I love everything about this dish. You can see the chicken is cooking nicely. And instead of chicken, you can use lamb mince, you can use mutton, whatever you like. Okay, we're gonna add the thyme and the hari mirch. So I would often have my neighbours walk past and smell what we were cooking, and they'd always wonder and ask, "What are you making today? It smells brilliant." And we'd invite them in and give them a bit of a surprise. Okay, so we've added thyme to this, but you can play with different herbs. You could add oregano or rosemary and just smell that. The fusion of all the different spices with the herbs, that's the magic. Okay, so this is all ready now, so we'll turn this off and we're going to put it to one side. Now we're ready to make the mashed potatoes. Okay, so let's add the butter to the pan. And just let it melt and soften a little bit. So we want lots of butter because buttery mashed potatoes are the absolute best. We're ready for our potatoes, and the potatoes were boiled and they were mashed, so they're all ready to go in. And to this we add the milk. You want to get the mashed potatoes nice and smooth. We'll add salt and pepper to your own taste. I've added extra pepper. Add lots of milk because you want it to be really nice and smooth. And that's ready, okay? So we're going to take our meat mixture and we're going to take an oven-proof dish. So just add the meat mixture to the dish. It's quite heavy. Get all of that in there. And then we layer the potato on top. Keep it nice and even. And this is the mashed potatoes going on. I'm going to take another spoon. Make it as even as you can, but it's not a perfect art. And this is all ready to go into the oven. We're going to add this to the oven, and it should be cooked on 180 degrees Celsius if you have a fan, otherwise 200, and just cook until the potatoes are golden brown. So there you have it, one of the most unique shepherd's pies you're ever going to find, and it comes straight from the Gill's household in West London. A beautiful spin on an age-old recipe. So try it for yourself, because it's comfort food at its very best.